Hey guys, this is Billy from Fear to Stop. You see the title of the video? I'm going to get to it. Everybody always goes online and says, you know, get Distrokid, $20 a year, blah, yada, 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 they're the best. I think they suck. Here's the deal. Now, I was on the $36 a year plan. All right, for two artists. So it was our band and then my daughter's solo stuff. Now, my solo stuff and the rest of the band's solo work, we actually used a different distributor that was free. But I was really impressed at first with how fast everything was. Like, if you uploaded it today, about 2 or 3 days, it was already live on Spotify if you wanted it like that. Now, truth be told, if you're actually pitching the editorial playlist, they say give it like a month. Truth be told, I've known people who's been like a week and gotten in. We haven't yet, but you know, I've known people. But considering you got to give it a little bit of time anyway to do a pitch, I suggest, you know, a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. That fast upload time is not really going to help you. Where it's going to come into play is if, let's say, something happens and you got to hurry up and cancel it and redo it because you screwed up somehow, and it'll get uploaded fast. That's the good part about the fast upload. Other than that, it really doesn't matter if you're actually, you know, trying to pitch to editorial. But you know, that was okay. And then I noticed, I've already done a video on this, but here's a Cliff Notes version. I used the Wheel of Playlist and their Playlist Spotlight and ended up getting botted. And turns out this bot company called Waiver.ai is literally nothing but Distrokid artists that they just basically blindly pick and put on without their knowledge or consent. And then if you ask to be taken off, they'll block you. Long story. But yeah, so I contacted Distrokid and I told them I was afraid that, you know, that because these bots were on there, our music was going to get taken down. And they literally responded with, that's not our problem. I was like, you serious? You know, I mean, if it was legit, you know, if I had, you know, been a schmuck and went to the idiot Rob Level's website or done something else and tried to, you know, be a chode and, you know, fake streams and stuff, then that's one thing. I'm reporting, I found out, and I make it a report. And they'll tell me, oh, okay. And, you know, the fact that, you know, music's my life. And right now, me being disabled is my only source of income. That and SSDI. And they're like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. I'm like, that really kind of ticked me off. So I ended up switching to Root Note when a year was up. And I've been happy so far. And Root Note, the 15th of every month, there's your payment. Now, Sounddrop, who we also have used for video game covers and other things, also gets paid around the 15th every month. It's consistent. Now, Distrokid is going to pay whoever the hell they feel like it. That's where I got a problem. This is the last month of Spotify royalties I have coming from Distrokid. And usually, keywords usually, they've been paying like around the 24th. They'll upload it, then you got to wait a week later for withdrawal. Now, we're already way past that. We are on the 26th right now. No indicator that there's going to be a payment soon. They've done this before. There have been times that they've carried over to the following month when they finally decided, yeah, what the hell? These artists deserve their royalties. Now, again, it's not a whole lot. I got way more coming from Root Note than this month than I would have gotten from Distrokid. But I don't like the whole games playing thing. I don't like that. You don't screw around with people's money. Now, if I hadn't canceled my account and didn't have any money in the bank and it went to auto renew and it wasn't in there, they sure as hell, bet your bottom dollar, they pull our stuff off and go, we want our money right now, damn it. Now, but when it's the other way around, where is it? Where's our money? Nothing. Now, the 100% royalty thing is true-ish, but the payment, they do take a percentage out for their payment fee. What that fee is, Hell, if you can find out. Because I've made roughly the same amount. And when I say roughly, I mean like with a matter of a few cents. Okay, like I made $24.61 one month. And the next month, maybe, I don't know, $24.35. Go to withdraw the money. One time, it was like $1.50. The next time, it was almost $5 taken out. I'm like, what? It's like, it's like the percentage keeps changing. They're saying, okay, don't use PayPal. Have it go directly to the bank. They still do it. No matter what, there's a payment handling fee that they do not tell you about or tell you how much it is. And it's not consistent. All right, that's another thing. So we got bot playlists, rude customer service, or non-existent customer service. I've known people that have tried to get a hold of Distrokid for some kind of problems, and they got to put a ticket in and they get blown off, or they don't even get a response. Now, root note, I put a ticket in today. I get a response tomorrow, maybe the next day if it's, tops. But I'll get, within 48 hours, I'll get a response. The root note's website is slow. I got to say that. It's slower than a turtle stuck in molasses. And when you're doing an upload, I strongly recommend don't upload more than 3 songs at once. Because then it'll happen, it'll time out. And you have to regenerate a new ISRC code. All right, so that's not cool. Distrokid's website's real fast. But was I really spending $36 a month for a fast website and the ability to upload a song within 3 days as opposed to, a week or 2 weeks? Was it worth it? Now, root note and sound drop port I still use for some things. It's there's a 15% royalty they take out, or not 15% of your royalties they take out. Okay, for a revenue share. That sounds bad. Sound drop repost is 20%, by the way. At least it was when I was with them. I heard it went up to 25. I don't know if that's true or not, but damn. That's bad. There were worse, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. So you got that. The fast upload thing that really don't mean nothing. Their bonuses, we already talked about their playlist or bots or botted, or will get you botted. The hyper follow link, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Pre-saves, people opinions are mixed on them. They may not matter as much as may have been led to believe, but that's a whole nother video. The artist slot thing. If you want to do more, you got to go to their label plan, which is $100 a month. And you can get up to 5 artists. We're a 6-person band. All 6 of us write. So, yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head if there's like a label plan plus or something where you can do more, but come on. Root note and sound drop, amongst others, but just those 2 that I can personally attest to. Unlimited amount of artists. Okay. So, again, you're like, what are you paying for that $36? You're getting 100% of your royalties. Well, minus the payment handling fee. Well, if you're making a lot of money, then I can see why that 15% would be a big thing. But if you're constantly not knowing when you're going to get paid, you're worrying about your music getting taken down because you got put on some bot playlist because you don't pay attention to your stats and Spotify for artists. You got non-existent customer service. What the hell are you paying for? Is that 15% really worth it? Me, I'm not in good health. I've had 2 strokes. I got an ulcer. Blood pressure ain't not really that great. So I don't need that extra amount of stress. I don't need not knowing where my money is and when it's coming. I don't need that. That 15% to me personally, it's It's peace of mind. Now, the thing about Root Note, it's a $50 payment threshold. You got to hit over $50 to get it out. But with Distrokid, it's $2. But considering how they nickel and dime you with the payment handling fee, you might as well just do it once a month anyway. And if you're getting less than $50 a month in royalties, you really can wait another month. I say that. I have no other money coming in, but we're finally over the $50 threshold monthly now. Thank goodness. We've had a few good months. But yeah, anyway, good for us. But I really don't think it's worth it. I really don't. I mean, if you go with another, I'm not really, I don't really know, like, as far, like, Amuse, I haven't heard good things about. United Masters, I haven't, I'm Freudian slip there. I've heard some bad things about them. So besides Root Note, Sound Drop, CD Baby it's too expensive. I've heard, I know TuneCore kind of switched their things up to be more like Distrokid. So I guess, you know, if Root Note or Sound Drop didn't exist, I'd say go with them. But Distrokid, I don't like them. They got time to freaking make these stupid tweets and add an AI art thing for album art. I mean, you can go to Night Cafe and do the same thing, you know. But Distrokid can do that, but they haven't figured out how to pay people on time or you know, stuff like that. I mean, you aren't paying for anything, guys. Oh, they do have the storage. All right, there's cloud storage. That's good. You know, when I canceled them, it was very useful, so I could just re-download the stuff and put them, you know, upload them straight to my new distributor. That way I can make sure it was the right, you know, version of it along with ISRC codes and kept my streams. But yeah, guys, I mean, really think about it. I'll be honest with you. If I'd known now or known then what I know now, I never would have went with Distrokid. I wouldn't have. I mean, I'm looking right now to see if they've updated anything yet, but it's really bad. I got rent coming up, you know, all these bills coming up, and they haven't decided to pay. Oh, I got 1 cent. Oh my God. Look at this. I got a penny. That actually literally just happened because I checked right before I did the video. All right, let's see. August. Let's see what this is. Let me see what okay. They're actually uploading right now, looks like. That is very interesting, guys. That is very interesting. Let's see. I'm glad I didn't stop the video. Oh, goodness. Oh, by the way, another thing I don't like about Distrokid, when you look at her stats, dude, it gives me a headache. I hate the font that they use in the background with the light. Okay, well, hell. That is Apple Music's now reporting. So we probably got to wait till tomorrow for Spotify. But yeah, all of their different stores, it's random when they're gonna pay. They're usually around the same time of the month. Like, you know, Spotify, Apple's gonna be towards the end of the month, and Spotify's gonna be right after. But there's no consistency. Like, it could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be the week after. The longest we ever waited, I think there were twice that it took over to like the following the second week of the following month. So anyway, guys, appreciate you listening to this rant. I know I kind of rambled a little bit. I was just trying to avoid sprinkling a whole bunch of colorful language in there. Trust me, it wasn't easy, but just something to think about. If you're using Distrokid and you're happy with it, well, kudos. Just don't use their playlist. And if you do, as soon as you start seeing a whole bunch of stuff from Helsinki, Finland, trust me, you've been botted. Anyway, guys, till next time, good golf, good tennis, whatever makes you happy. Peace.